My Frost fans, and welcome back to the video, guys. I'm actually showing you guys how you guys can actually win the Super Smasher game and get all 3 of the brand new unhinged comic event cards for free. And guys, this can be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty sweet. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the little bell. Hit like, guys know whenever I post a video. If you guys actually want to follow me on SuperCard, all you got to do is just type in PaytonFrost, all lowercase or all uppercase. But as I said, you guys can see my name like this, PaytonFrost, like this. But as I said, there's a space after my name. You guys won't be able to find me. But as I said, if you guys type my name all one word without a space, then you guys can find me on SuperCard. Either way works. Come on, baby, 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 come on. Pretty cool because I'm actually showing you guys how you guys can actually win the Super Smasher game and get all 3 of the brand new unhinged comic event cards for free. And guys, this is gonna be pretty awesome. But like I said, the new Super Smasher game, it's the same game mode they've actually had for pretty much a lot of the different games. It's where you picking tiles and stuff, but they add like new different new stuff to it, and they just make it sound differently. If you guys remember the WrestleMania one we've had before, it was with that Triple H one. But like I said though, guys, if you guys can actually get up to enough, or at least with the different, because there's 4 different ones. You guys have the green, blue, gold, and then you guys have of course the bomb. But like I said, if you guys can actually get like the actual the good tiles, like I said, because no matter what, you have at least a chance at a bronze pack, which ain't bad. It may not be the highest in it, but it has at least a decent chance. Now here's how you guys play it. So pretty much as you guys see, so you guys are pretty much you're smashing tiles to see what's underneath. Green mass, blue mass, and gold bars are good. Dynamite is bad. And then as you smash tiles, you uncover information about what the neighboring tiles are hiding. You know what I mean? Yep, but like I said, yep, and also keep in mind, you guys can also spend credits and actually play more matches if you want. And you guys can also spend credits if you guys just want to get rid of the bombs and stuff. I might do that just to show you. I'll do that at least a few times, but the more that you do it, the more credits you have to spend. So this is a credit game, but you can get at least up to a certain point on actually getting, certain stuff. But like I said, check this out. So pretty much any pack that you guys open up will actually get a bonus chance at the Ray Phoenix, Lyra Valkyria, and of course Axiom. Now these are only going to be the 3 cards for this game mode, because most likely they're probably going to have 3 other game modes for the other 9 cards as well. So, and this is the comic theme as well, which is really cool. And as you guys can see, so the bronze pack is only 1.5% chance. It's not the highest, but it's still not bad. As long as you guys get to a bronze pack, you're pretty much set, because it'll give you a chance. I remember that one time, if it was for the bull rope on this type of game mode, it was for the bull rope. I actually pulled it in the bronze pack, but that was for the one event. But you can pull it. It may not be the highest chance, but it's a chance. Now the next one is a 5% chance. Next one is a 15% chance with the 5% at the sheer speed, which is really cool for the Axiom. And then of course the big one is the 30% chance and 15% chance. Yep. And you guys can also get tokens and stuff too. So, but like I said, even if you guys don't get to the biggest reward pack, no matter what, as long as you guys can get at least the bronze pack, you're pretty much set. I did play one yesterday. I didn't even get the bronze pack. It depends on where the tiles are going to be lined up. And now the thing is, whenever you guys are getting the green tiles, you do not want them to be like right next to each other. If they're like sitting side by side, that's not good. Because what's not good about it is, because I have a feeling, because most likely if the tiles are like side by side, you're not going to be able to see what all the other tiles are going to be, because most likely they're not going to be great tiles. You know what I mean? Because if you just click out of nowhere, like without seeing what the colors are going to be. Now pretty much here's how this is going to work. You're actually going to get 2 green free. You're going to get 2 green tiles. They're pretty much free tiles just to show you guys where good ones are. Now after that, then you're going to have to guess. You know what I mean? But like I said, so at the start of the game, it will start to shuffle. Let me show you. You'll see? It starts to shuffle. Now you guys might be thinking, you could literally just go you could also just copy the board, take a screenshot of the board you just saw, and then just flip it around and then just go with the board. But what it does is shuffles it. Now there was a green mask here, which it is. Now sometimes those masks and stuff, they'll stay in the right spot of where they were before. Now a lot of them, they're going to be like mixed up. Now like I said, just for an example, let's say that green one was here and that green one was here. Now you don't want that, because you want the tiles of the green to be separated a little bit, from each other, but also not too far apart. Because like I said, then that'll give you guys an idea of where the green and the blue and the gold bars are at. Now remember, the green and the blue mask will give you points. The gold bars, they won't. So like I said, so the green one is what at +1, you get 10 of those. Blue, there's only 5, it's +2, so that's 20. There's only 15 of those, but like I said, now this is how it's gonna work. Now sometimes you might be able to find like a straight line of it, you know what I mean? Going this way, going that way, it depends. Now sometimes you might be able to find a straight line. Now a lot of times if these green tiles are like right next to each other like this one, you might have a good chance of actually finding all the masks and the gold bars. You might be able to find risky stuff, or like I should say safe stuff. Now keep in mind, now these are your packs like I showed before. You guys have the bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. I've never made it to the platinum because it takes credits. Now if you guys at least want to have a good chance at it, you want to get at least the bronze. You have to get 5 points. You have to at least get 2 blues and a green, or 5 greens and yeah. So we'll see how this goes. Remember, the gold bars don't give you points, they just give you like bonus rewards. Okay, so if you guys go with the first green, it's a blue. See now sometimes you can see. Now see, okay, now see though, since we had two good ones, of course, and then we had that one right there. That one's a risky one. Those are risky, but it does show you the color because it says that's going to be the color, but it's probably not. Now if you guys go here, there you go that way. See, go that way. Now here's the thing. Now even if you guys actually get the masks and stuff, and they actually seem to be keep going, it may not be a mask. It could be a bomb. You know what I mean? It tries to trick you. Now it could be a mask, but it doesn't actually get the mask for you. You know. Now just for an example, just to show you, see what I mean? It wasn't a bomb, or it wasn't a mask. See? So what it could have did, it could have kept going and going, but it wasn't. Now, like I said, you guys can pick the risky tiles, or you can even pick out here and hopefully get lucky. Now, that's how that works. But the only problem is, I believe, I said normally whenever you guys actually get a bomb, you can usually spend credits to get rid of it. Okay, now just for an example, now since these, so that was a good one, you know, because this was a gold bar. And then you had 2 blue masks, 3 green masks, so you can do like this, that, bad, this, that. You can also go this way, but you can also go this way, that way. Let's go this way. That was a green mask, see? Sometimes it pays off. So if it goes this way, that way, that way, that way, that way, it could also go this way, it could also go that way. I have a feeling that's a bomb. That's a bomb. I have a feeling this is a good one. That's a good one, yep. It may not give me any points, but it is still something. Now if that goes that way, that goes that way. Dang it, bomb. Now just for an example, we'll do that. Okay, so it actually removes both. Okay, but it goes up more. Okay, that's a green one. See, that's a green one. Just to show you guys, and that's a gold bar. It just gives you guys a better idea. Okay, so if you guys spend 75 credits, you get rid of both. Okay, this just gives you guys a better feel to it. You know what I mean? So, like I was saying before, sometimes whenever you guys are actually getting the actual like tile stuff, you want them to be not too far. You want them to be far apart, but not too far, because it'll give you guys an idea on where the masks and stuff are. Okay, so if that's going that way, that way, that way, on that way, this, so if that's a good one, that's a good one. Nope, that's a bomb. See, sometimes it tricks you. So if that was a bomb, that's a good one. Yep, that's a good one. Perfect. Hey, we got the silver pack first time. And that's a good one. Nope, it's a bomb. Dang it. And I'm guessing it'll probably go up to like 150, which, yeah, I'm not going to do it. But guys, like I said, that is how you guys can actually get victory in the actual Super Smasher game, which is pretty cool. But like I said, so we actually got a silver pack. You only get 1 pack out of it, but like I said, this is a 5% chance. Let's see what we get. Boom. Did we get it? No. Dang it, man. But like I said, that is how you guys can actually win the Super Smasher game, or at least try to get like a good chance of actually getting all the good packs and stuff. Or well, at least get a better chance of the packs. You're mainly going after the actual, you're going after the bronze and silver pack, because those are the 2 easiest. But like I said, there is more strategy to this. There is more, because like I said, what you can do, you could try to follow the pattern of each of the different you know, the good tiles and stuff. You can try to follow each of the different patterns and stuff. You can try to see different patterns, and like I said, then you guys can also try to like compare one board to the other one. I know because there's tons of different boards, but the thing is, if you can find one board similar to the other one, you might be able to find a cheat to it that can actually help you guys win each of the different Super Smash games that you play. And keep in mind, we're going to keep getting this game up pretty much every single time, but like I said, the better you do, the better. Now this might be the only time I do good with it, just to show you guys, but like I said, I'm hoping it does give you guys an idea on how this works, which is pretty cool. But like I said, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments, which would be pretty cool. But like I said, let me know. And like I said, let me know how good you guys did on the Super Smasher. Let me know if you guys got any of the big cards or anything. Let me know. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the little bell. Hit like guys know whenever I post a video. Peace, God, love you.